Jeremiah is not just a book about doom. It's a book about warning. It's a book about ignoring the truth. It's a book about how we keep hitting snooze on God and what will happen if we keep doing so. So today we're going to talk about the judgment in the book of Jeremiah. It's about what happens when we keep pressing snooze on God, and it's about how he spends his entire mystery telling Jerusalem invasion is coming. And just nobody listens. In chapter 25, he makes it pretty clear when he's saying Babylon is coming. Not maybe, not possibly, but the fact that it is happening. But the leaders keep rejecting him, right? They say that he's dramatic. They say that he's negative. They say that he doesn't really understand how things work. Sound familiar? Sometimes God sends conviction into our life through a parent, a coach, a friend, a scripture that you just can't stop thinking about. Instead of listening, we reject it because it's uncomfortable. Jeremiah's message was pretty simple. If we keep living like this, destruction will follow, not because God is cruel, but because consequences are real. For, as teenagers, young adults, it's a hard truth that sin doesn't explode immediately, it builds slowly. Habits form quietly, compromise feels small at first, but Babylon always shows up eventually. What's powerful about Jeremiah, though, is the fact that judgment wasn't random. It was deserved, right? If you really read through this, you know that it was deserved, and it was warned about for years. God gave them time, mercy, prophets, chances, and nothing seemed to come from it. Jeremiah 25, 4-5. Let's read this. And though the Lord has sent all his servants, the prophets, to you again and again, you have not listened or paid any attention. They said, turn now, each of you, from your evil ways and your evil practices, and you can stay in the land the Lord gave to you and your ancestors forever and ever. So, after reading that, we see that Jeremiah shows us that judgment isn't God losing patience, it's God honoring the reality of choices, right? And here's the scary part. Jeremiah watched all this happen. Everything he warned about, it came true. The question isn't, is God judging me? The question is, what warning am I ignoring right now? Everybody has a warning that we're ignoring. And because the book of Jeremiah proves just one thing, God speaks before he moves. And ignoring the warning doesn't cancel the consequence. Whether that's knowing, whether it's something small like knowing you have an assignment due and you just keep ignoring it and you know that Babylon's coming when you get that terrible grade. Or it's something as major as, I know that I need to cut this friend off, or I need to hang out with this friend group instead because they're not people of God and they're going to keep me straying away from God. But you keep saying, oh, but I've known them forever, so I'll just push it off. And you know deep down that Babylon is coming. You're going to keep straying away from God and you're going to feel more lost. You can always make your way back, but you're going to feel that lostliness. It's one of those hard things to remember. I'm not saying it's happening to you now. I'm not saying that it will never happen, though. Like, even for me, it's especially hard during sports season when all it is just grind and go. Everything needs to be perfect. You need to be the strongest. You need to try to be perfect. You always hang out with these people 24/7, no matter what they believe in. And when you put all of your energy into something, you put a little less energy into your time with God. So it's great to have that type of balance between. And that can be a sport, that can be school, that can be family problems. Any type of dynamic you're in, don't try to stray away. Babylon is always coming, no matter what situation you're in right now. Thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to pray today.